What is this? Potatorture? Potatorture dragon. Really? I think this may actually be the best dragon in this game. So we do have this new event with Potatorture, which does have some interesting elements in the form of chaos, earth primal, and magic, which could be interesting on a team. But I don't know, this dragon is just absolutely brilliant. So if you are going to be playing the POTATORTURE event, if you do want to get your hands on Mr. Brilliant Potatorture, you'll have to exclusively go through the tower for him. So if you get distracted with any of these other dragons, you're probably not going to get him. So make sure that if you're going for him, you're just going to use your spins to go straight for those launches to get to the top of the tower as soon as possible. Well, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas time. We have just finished the latest heroic race that contains the High Toytown Dragon. Why is that so hard to say? Either way, we have another new heroic by coming first in this race. We've also got the Christmas Dinner Dragon and the Acoustic Dragons, which we will need to level up in order to get the heroic quest done. And of course we've got Chris Treen as well, because why the heck not? But when you get this done with these dragons, if you are looking to get the heroic quests done so that you can get extra orbs for these dragons, please make sure you have enough food to actually level them up to level 40 first if you're going to do Heroic Combat 2, and High Toytown is going to require level 41. So you'll need probably about 22 million food total to do that. If you can throw it into the food calculators, it's roughly around about 22 million. So if you've got less than 22 million and you were looking to do Heroic Quest 2, you don't have enough food. So if you get to that point, you will not be able to get all the bonus orbs from Heroic Quest 2. That is my only warning to you right now. But I'm just hatching these dragons that I've got in my hatchery here, and then we are actually going to speed up the hatching of High Toytown, the Christmas Dinner, and the Acoustic. Well, actually I've already got Acoustic Dragon, so we don't need to do him. But this is a really important part about the heroic quests, as I've gone and done a guide video on about before. As soon as the rewards unlock, so like this was pretty much on the dot at 11 o'clock, which is when the heroic race ended and the rewards unlocked, you need to get these dragons hatched, leveled up, and start doing those heroic quests. And then you'll have to log in every 6 hours. But first of all, let's take a look at this new dragon, because he is kind of a cool looking guy. I did see a lot of people saying they're not really a fan of High Toytown, but personally, I quite like him. I don't know, I think it's his evil grin. Like, he does remind me of High Treasure, but I don't know, he's got more of a sneaky look about him. But, you know, Happy Magic Primal. It's an interesting set of elements that you may have already gotten on a different heroic, so in that case you don't really want to be doubling up on elements as much as you possibly can. But at the same time, I think he would be a useful one to just have sort of just in case, and to be honest, I've got the food for it. I can't really level up any of my other dragons at the moment, and it'll take a while to get enough jokers to empower, so I'm willing to spend a few gems on this, and also the gems on empowering heroic to 41 at the end of these heroic quests. But we've still got to log in every 6 hours. Look at this boy! Oh, he's pretty cute. But every time you do this, it does help if you have these dragons already. Like, if you already had Christmas Dinner from, say, a previous year, or you got it out of a chest somehow, then that would save you those 12 gems, of course, to speed up the hatching time. Which, to be honest, 12 gems is not difficult to get a hold of, but it is still a gem cost that you could have used during the events. So I've leveled up these dragons now, and you can see that we've got High Toytown and the other two available to do Heroic Quest 1. And I would always say that it's probably best to have your Heroic in first slot for any of the current ongoing quests, because we don't just have the Heroic quests ongoing, we do have other Christmas events and such ongoing at the moment. So if you are going to be using the Heroic Dragon, like look, we need to get our Acoustic up to level 30 here, which I will do now, but you'd realistically want to be getting the bonuses up to platinum rank on the heroic, because I can't imagine anyone using Christmas dinner on a team. That would be very weird. It's up to you, but it just doesn't seem very optimal. Know what I mean? So, for any of these quests that I'm doing, I do always try and use dragons that aren't fully upgraded yet, because if you're using dragons that are already max rank, you're not gaining anything from these quests apart from the, like, event rewards. So, I'm probably going to be throwing Nessie at High Toytown here in for, like, all of these quests as often as possible, unless I forget, for instance, because, like, he's just gone up to bronze rank there, and now we have to wait 6 hours before the next quest. But we've only got 3 days to do this, so we have to be on it. If we miss any of these, then we're going to be screwed. And we will not get all of those bonus event orbs, which would be very bad. But, like, we've got this Lady quest, for instance, and if we wanted to use Lady, we could do this and take Lady in on the first slot. Or, what we could do is we could throw in High Toytown into the second dragon slot, and you see he's level 40, so he'd absolutely destroy these dragons. And then rather than Lady, which is just a random legendary, getting these bonus rank points, which is also ×2 rank points, and get the present, we could instead get those bonus rank points on a new heroic that we're going to be leveling up. So rather than going straight into this battle, I am going to swap these around. So, like Nessie, we can throw in the second slot, for instance, go into the battle, and then rather than just immediately killing, we can change over to Nessie and do all these battles with her instead. I guess it's a female with the name Nessie, right? So that is what we are going to be doing now. I'm going to be trying to get as many max rank points on the new heroics. I do this every time. And we're also going to be trying to get all the quests that we can done. We've also got a tower event ready. So again, if I wanted to just be more optimal or make it easier to click on next time, we could throw Nessie in the first slot, go to battle, and then we're never going to screw up on having the right dragon in our first slot. So just about making things easier for yourself, not misclicking it on anything, and, you know, just being as optimal as you possibly can with the options that you have. So Nessie here could be a big powerhouse. Nessie's got decent stats, and again, the elements on Nessie, I can see them being quite useful in certain situations, but, you know, the design is, I think, what gets a lot of people. So beautiful Nessie is already ranking up. Wonderful, wonderful indeed. So we've also got Festive Lights, which we can do a quest of in a moment too, so we will definitely do that, but I am in love with this new tower event. Well then, I guess that we should get our Festive Lights dragon also hatched in that case, so that we can get some more ranking up done as well. But genuinely, there have been so many Christmas-themed event dragons available recently, like the maze was super rewarding recently, and having all these quests to do as well is just super useful for actually getting dragons ranked up as well. So yeah, I guess we'll take him to level 26 for now, and then since we've got him hatched and leveled up, now we can actually go and do his quest. Oh, we've got Lady quest back up as well. So, yeah, let's go and throw High Toytown into this one. I can't say Toytown. Why can I not say Toytown for some reason? Yeah, we'll swap over to Toytown again. He will get his super effective attack against Mr. Poop. And, you know, it's just quite simple, but it feels like there's a lot to do at the moment because of all these quests. But I guess it depends on how many dragons you got from the recent maze event, really. There we go, Lady quest done. We got our present open. Free holiday gift for us to go and open up in a moment. And now we've got the Festive Lights one to do as well. So, yeah, I'm having a pretty nice time in this game at the moment. You know, completely free to play still. You can still get all of this done. Even if you are a free-to-play player, you know, you can get all of this empowerment stuff done on your heroics. It's going to take a little bit longer than, you know, outright purchasing Joker Orbs to empower your dragons, of course. But definitely doable free-to-play. You've just got to be logging in for everything. And then we got our dinner quest as well. Just feels like there's so much to be doing. I miss those Michonne quests, though, so I would take those back any day of the week as well, because they were just tons of battles that you could do for that. But I guess this works as a replacement for now. But aside from this, now that the heroic race is over, it's going to be quite a chilled time out in Dragon City. I wish that we could get this one done as well, this quest here, but for this one, that's how we got Lady to begin with, but to get 120 orbs for Lady, we'd have to take these dragons to level 40 as well. I don't really want to be wasting another 20 plus million food just on some random Christmas dragons for 120 orbs for Lady. I don't know. Doesn't seem like the best option to me, but you know, if you did manage to get all of these Christmas dragons, then kudos to you, because then you'll be able to unlock the ultimate holiday gift, which gives tons and tons of orbs. Like, that would have been super tasty to have, but it's not going to be happening unless you hit some sort of, like, event currency jackpot, so that kind of sucks. But the only other thing that we've really got going on at the moment, apart from, like, clan events and, of course, the tower event, is realistically just these collection events, and you know, Dragons Reborn. We do have some stuff available in here where we can get 2 potentially lots of 15 heroic orbs, 50 gems, but you'll probably mostly be getting trade essence and like gems in there. And we've got some tokens in there that are okay. We've got this one where we'd need 8 yellow, 5 green, and 14 of these red, well, pinkish, I guess, New Year's themed songified stuff, where we can get, oh god, 100 heroic Joker orbs. That would be tempting as well, but I don't think that this is doable. Because usually, unless you get super lucky, you're not going to be getting the one below the max. Like, the Dragons Reborn is obviously if you get, like, everything from every event. Normally, this one isn't doable, usually, if you're free to play. This one could be doable, but there isn't really a lot to get out of it. So this is realistically the one that most players will be getting, so probably at max like 50 gems or something, but you know, we'll see what happens. But I'm probably not going for collection items as a result. But you know, we've had some good collections recently, so not going to complain about that. So I guess now that the heroic event is over, we can get to doing some normal breeding and hatching, so maybe it'll be empowerment time for some empowered breedings and things, but you know, I guess enjoy the time between now and New Year's, because we've had lots of events on recently, and luckily this tower event is going to be very chill. But that is going to be everything from me for now, so I wish you the very best, and I hope that you can get everything that you want out of this current event. Potato, potato, my lord, I am coming for you.